What is up, Hack Stab Slash? We are continuing our aqua. Disappointed in you, Justin.
What happened?
Take a look at yourself.
Oh shit! Oh my god, you said that so.
All right, Hack Stab
I still
Slash.
got.
We'll be back in three, two,
Oh my
one.
god. Here
Boop.
we go.
Whoa, look at that water park. I told you we'd
Oh,
be right back, Hack Stab Slash. We're doing AquaSlash. This
let's
was
go.
Justin's pick. I gave him the criteria of since we're warming up and summer's just about here, I wanted a nice cool down movie. There was no specifics for it. Could have been poolside, lakeside, beachside. Hell, it could have been in the winter. I just wanted something that would make me feel cooled off. We could have had a horror movie where they get trapped inside of a freezer, and I would have been okay with it. And you went with a water themed what Margaritaville type slasher.
First of all, on paper that all sounds amazing. You just made it sound like I made the coolest pick ever. I was gonna go with something really
Let's make
cold.
that a movie.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick something really cold. It's gonna be like winter themed, but I was like, you know what? I remember hearing about this movie a couple years ago. I had to look it up to see what it was called, and it was called AquaSlash. This is the one. I remember hearing about it. I didn't really hear good things about it, but I mean, it's if you're hot, you go to the water park, and it's a slasher. I was actually kind of really excited to watch this. I'm like, that's kind
I'm
of
just
sounds
saying.
it sounds amazing.
Jackson, if you're listening to this, buddy, I just gave Justin a free pass to choose the thing because that takes place in a very cold setting.
First of all, shout out the thing. Today is the actual anniversary of the thing premiering, which
We're
I'm
recording this on June 25th. Doesn't mean it's going to release on the actual day.
oh
But
yeah, so yeah,
yes.
don't come with us exactly. But
Oh, yeah.
all right, so before I jump into this, Sean, do you ever even hear about this? What when I told you I we picked AquaSlash, what did you think?
That's exactly what I thought. I had zero expectations, none at all going into this. I've never heard of it. I've never seen anything about it. Like I said, my only criteria was to find a nice cool down movie heading into the summer. And I was Justin, usually when you throw me a curveball on shit that I've never heard of,
Yeah,
you tend to knock it out of the park.
my track record is amazing.
And
I
we
mean,
could throw that right back to influences. I mean, those two fucking movies are
yeah,
amazing. You could throw it back to Shredder. That was so much fun.
yeah,
So
yeah. There could I maybe I lost some points on that one. Well, maybe that batting average went down. We'll see, because you know what I was gonna say. Like you can't bat 1,000. So starting this movie off, we have some opening credits, and we
yeah,
see
4 minutes long.
of
And after those 4 minutes, Justin, we get 3 minutes of opening credits, 50 seconds of cringy dialogue, 3 seconds of water slide,
all
slip
right,
and slide sex, and then 7 seconds of killing. It is a POV shot from the killer, all in the opening scenes. Justin,
but
did
I
you
I,
make this movie?
I just want to say it's
You
not
made this
beside
movie.
after the 4 minutes of the opening credits, we do see someone sharpening blades. So I'm like, that's a solid start. It's a solid start. And then we see a water park at night, a horny couple, and they start their banging and everything. And dude is slashed right on the top. He is thrown off, and we see a body, the girl, she gets slashed, and you see like the body parts like actually fall on top of him. I wrote, you know what? This is pretty good. That's a solid start right there. We're off to a
This
good
is
start.
Justin's movie.
This
You
is
made
going
this.
good.
I'm convinced that you called someone, you have a connection that you're not telling anyone about in Hollywood. You're
Yeah.
like, all right, so we're gonna make a movie and it's gonna be in a water park. But the second this movie starts, I want to see a water slide, and then I want to see a dick inside of a vagina, and then I want a POV shot
It's
from a machete, and I want him to poke the guy
so
really, really gently, and he falls over the rail. And then I want you to cut off the arms of this lady so she can never give the hand job again. And then I want you to throw those arms on this guy. And then I want an epic opening credit scene.
and then, like I said, so we had a solid start, and then we introduced to the other characters, which, oh my dear God, I'm pretty sure they're like, let's get lit. And you see that we meet the senior class of 2018. They pull up. Apparently, it's a tradition to party at this water park. They've been doing it since 1988. There's like an old dude for
I
everything.
was fully expecting like a rendition of Party Like a Rock Star to kick in, like Party on a Water Slide, Party on a
Yeah,
Water Slide.
I have no there. There's like an old dude who's been there for like ever. He talks about like murders in the past.
My name's Conrad, and I haven't taken a shower since this place
Yeah,
opened in 1984 when the first dead body happened.
and there's just like 10-minute scenes of partying. The worst dialogue you have ever heard in your whole entire life. This is a Skinamax special. Everyone is doing coke. We see some dumbass go down the slide with a bottle, and his friend's at the bottom, and the slide crashes his head into the bottle. So we already got like an accident. There's blood everywhere. The guy's like doesn't even care that one of the patients just like keep the
Yeah,
glass in there.
he's like, don't drain the pool. He's like, just fix it. I'm like, this thing is full of blood,
blood.
bodily fluids, broken glass everywhere. I don't know what's worse right now. This management style or the lack of parental supervision. I'm scared for these kids. There's
Yeah.
gonna be an overdose.
So I wrote 22 minutes in. We are 22 minutes in. I don't know who the main characters are. I wrote, what the fuck is this plot? There's just drugs everywhere. And now there's going to be like a rave at night. Like, I don't know what is even happening. And we see it's concert time and it's 80s themed.
Don't you skip over this dinner scene between Josh's dad Michael, who is very clearly a douchebag, and I think her name is Priscilla,
Okay.
because I'm calling my shot right now, even though I know how this ends. But in this point in my notes, Justin, I go, these two are gonna be our killers. Who the fuck eats lobsters like this? Are you? Oh, honey, don't eat the eyes. That's all right, babe. I don't like things to waste. And he's like shooing away. Don't hover, sir. Shoo shoo. And I don't know about you, but anytime I've ever eaten a lobster, you de-shell the thing. You don't like corn on the cob it.
All right. So once again, the food eating scenes. I should have known you were going
I
to
can't.
dissect
I
it.
can't. I
I,
can't.
I,
I
I
can't.
didn't notice. I'm not going to lie. You always seem to notice these things. So what are you talking about? He took the lobster and was like corn on the cobbing it?
Dude, they were eating the lobster out of the shell, like bare handing it. And like he was like, there's one point where he cracks it in half and he grabs the
Okay.
front part of the lobster's torso, which usually you don't eat because it's full of like guts and random shit. It's really not like too edible unless you
Mm-hmm.
use it certain ways. But he like holds it up to his mouth and he's like, and then when they
Oh.
have the lobster tail, Justin, have you ever had lobster tail?
I don't I eat like a lot of lobster rolls. It's been a long time
All
since
right.
I've ate a lobster.
So when you get a lobster tail at a restaurant, usually the bottom half is cut. So when you get this in the shell, you can pull it out, you can eat it, you can dip it in butter, stuff like that. This man cracks the shit in half, and they're like chicken winging it, like
Oh my god.
like
I
it's fucked up. Apparently, this is like a 15-year-old lobster. Like this thing aged like fine wine.
I
Like
love
you're just
hold on.
looking for an
Hold
excuse
on.
to spend massive amounts of money for no fucking reason when clearly you don't know what a shell cracker is. What is going on? I am having heart palpitations right
We
now.
are covering a movie called AquaSlash. We are 25 minutes into this movie, and I
Yes,
love
and
that
I'm going hard right now
we,
because Guy Fieri is about to bust out and dope slap one.
we just broke down a lobster eating. You know what, Sean? Would you like just to take it over here for a couple minutes? Would you like to take the next few scenes?
Sure,
All right, take.
because the only thing that can settle down my heart rate right now is a lot of boobies. I do have to admit, this drug infused late night glow in the dark water slide disco biblioteca seems like a lot of fun.
Right?
I
Exactly.
would not be mad if I was ever invited to this party. I mean, there's bonfires, 80s cover music. I will say, what do they call them? The the what's the band's name?
Oh, I don't even remember. I don't think I even
It's
did. I
like
write it
the
down.
Carvers or like the Slashers or something. I
Yeah,
can't
I
think of
don't
the
even.
name, but they actually do a really really nice cover of "I Wear My Sunglasses at Night." Like I
Yep.
actually enjoyed it. Like I was bopping my head, like
Right?
enjoying this
Yeah,
scene.
it was a good scene.
The only thing that kind of like took me out of it a little bit is we get a flashback bang scene while they're playing the music, and Big Phil's like disgusting ass decided to record this whole shower scene from a distance, like he's stalking them, and then he does a real dickhead move of airdropping it to everyone at the party,
Yeah.
and we see Kim's current boyfriend Tommy sees it on the phone, and he snaps and he charges the stage and beats the shit out of Josh, and then even tries to fight the rest of the band and challenges every high school kid there like some macho man before he gets fired. We also see so much Jerry Springer going on right now because Kim is banging Josh by cheating on Tommy. Tommy's beating up Josh for banging Kim. And then all in the background, we meet Michael, who shows up to see Josh play, but he's there with Priscilla, who he's sleeping around with. But Priscilla is married to Paul, who's the owner of the water park. But Paul is there on a date with one of the high school girls. I can't remember her name. So he's banging her. Everything meets at the same intersection. And I am just like, oh my God. I don't know what's going on right now. Just can somebody please get me Steve to break everything up?
Before
Like
you even
Jerry
keep
Springer
going
needs
on,
to step back and
no,
Steve
I
needs to
literally
come in
wrote the
and
same
say,
thing. I'm like, who are these characters? Who am I supposed to like? I don't even know who is with who. What the hell is going on? I literally wrote like, I don't know who any half this movie. I'm like, person, guy, girl. I don't even know who these people are. Like, what is happening in this movie?
so, and then right after all the shit like calms down a little bit, Michael catches Josh off to the side and he's like, yes, I have money. Have you seen the way I eat 15-year-old lobster? I came here to watch you play music, but there was no piano, so I came back to the bushes to hide because everyone wants my money. My money is everything. This whole world runs on my money.
Oh,
And if you don't believe about my money, Joshy, um, how about daddy buys you the water park? Yes. Can I do
I
that?
fucking
Can
can't.
I buy you the water
I
park? And Josh is like, Dad, seriously, like, just go fuck yourself. And that pretty much sums up that whole scene. I think I did a pretty good
yeah,
reenactment of it.
that was pretty
Uh,
much.
but after some banter around the park, uh, between Josh's dad, between Paul and the high school chick about selling the park, we see relationships are falling apart. Josh and Kim so very rudely interrupt their drummer Chad's bubble bath. Um, our killer finally comes back into the scene after like being MIA for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, seriously, what I forgot what I was watching. Like, I'll keep letting you talk, but I literally some of my notes wrote, okay, a bunch of pointless scenes happen for a long time. I don't even know what the hell I'm watching.
100% honest, dude. I thought I was watching like an MTV Spring Breakers like mini episode for a little while.
Yes.
I forgot this was a slasher movie
Oh,
until the killer comes back and we see him inserting the sharpened blades from the opening scene into her water slide. And I put
finally.
maybe it's just me, but I foresee a very unimportant character or characters going down this water slide and getting a cuss crud off their sandwich. And then we see Josh's dad, Michael, is kind of still at the water park for some reason, even though this is the next day. Like, I don't know if he spent the night with Priscilla in Paul's bed and like made him watch from the office window. Like, I don't know how that works, if that's like their, kink dynamic.
Weird dynamic.
But
I don't know.
yeah, regardless of what's going on, Michael gets shot to death like a bunch of times, and it was POV shooting. So I guess that's it. This dude's dead. Um,
Yeah, that was
I, I
okay.
I clearly got this wrong. He is not one of the killers. This still leaves Priscilla in question though, because she ate that lobster like a psychopath too. Um, but I still stand on my grounds because who eats lobster like it's chicken wings? Also, what is this next set of scenes, Justin? We see a kid on the beach with a messed up foot. His mom makes him tie it up in a trash bag to go ride on the water slides. He finds a Walkman in the sand. Is this a flashback? Is this happening on like the other side of the lake? Because earlier on, we were told that Hill Valley or whatever this high school is like rented the whole place for the weekend. Bro, I have questions and I have no answers.
Uh,
None.
no,
None.
I'll read you my note. I wrote a bunch of, believe it or not, shocking if you heard, stop me if you heard this before. A bunch of more pointless scenes happen. Then there's a coked up competition happens, and there's a dance off. What are we watching?
Yeah, I was like, after this whole thing happens, we see Priscilla is banging Slim, the bass player, by the water slide. She's caught by her husband, Paul. She doesn't care though, because he cheated first. There's so much Ricky Lake happening right now in this movie. You cheat, so I cheat. Here a cheat, there a cheat, everywhere a cheat,
Everywhere.
cheat.
Oh, shit.
And then, like Justin said, though, also, what better way to start a new day in the life of a water park than some booger sugar and some sea snake shenanigans?
Oh my God.
Also, I kind of like Paul. This dude's
Mhm.
quick one-liners, like the girls are like trying to flaunt in front of him, and he's like, "You look like a worm." And then Josh shows up, and he's like, "Oh, look, it's Bert Cobain, Bert Cocaine."
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to
Oh,
like look at him dead in the eyes and goes, "Hey, if your bass player shows up, I'm gonna chop his fucking head off." And I was like, foreshadowing much?
right.
Sea snake time. Our groups are teaming up. Hell, even Tommy, the recently fired and ex-boyfriend, shows up and he wants in. Like this is some like I don't know, Grease style, like street race for his pride. If I win this race, I get the girl back, kind of thing. I can't though because this dude, we see Big Phil is like cock blocking, not letting him up the water slide. So the group goes, and this is the one part where I'm actually like, all right, Big Phil's not that bad of a guy because he's like, yo, man, I've been
Hmm.
giving you shit all weekend. This dude's just nuts. And they're like setting up a barrier so he can't go up there and chase Josh and Kim. Can I just touch on Big Phil's buddy real quick?
Yes.
The fucking wig.
Oh, that's my note, dude. I literally wrote, "Oh, what?" No, I had it. I paused it. I said, "Is this guy wearing a Wayne Static hair? He's got the Static X guy's hair
I'm no,
on
no,
the
no. I'm
slit."
pretty sure this is an anime wig for Goku from Dragon Ball Z. It
Are
is
you talking
like
about the
one
guy?
of those wigs. Yeah, just
Yeah,
swoop.
and then literally I was like, "Is this like a Slim Jim guy? Should I snap into a Slim Jim? Like, how is that real? It does not fit that guy at all."
No, but I love it. I am a fan of this wig right now. I
No,
love it
dude, the
because it's
move,
so very clearly fake because it doesn't even cover his whole head.
dude,
It's
that's the
like
best part. You can see it sticking on his head.
it's like the Timu version of like a kid and play wig from
Yeah.
House Party.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't. I'm like, how? Oh my god, I love like this. That gives this movie gets 2 extra points just for that.
And then once you start feeling like relating to Big Fella, like, all right, he's a douchebag, but he's not like a big douchebag. You start feeling the same way with Tommy because you're like, this dude it comes off as like a narcissistic asshole,
Oh yeah.
like an absolute prick. And then I'm
Hmm.
like, wait, he's really not that bad of a guy because he finds shavings from the water
Yes.
slide, like clues that something might be wrong. And the first thing he does is try to stop it. And everyone is cock blocking him. And before I let you take over this water slide excursion, Justin, I just want to touch on the fact that I really like Paul. Paul is my favorite because
Hmm.
while they're up at the top of the water slide and he's bickering back and forth with Priscilla and getting these teams set up and on their water slides,
Yeah.
he turns his head and goes, emos, goths, whatever the fuck they call you, before you guys kill yourselves, can you please just line up over there? I'm like,
Dude.
what? This guy's quick-witted, like asshat remarks are amazing in this film,
That's what I
and
mean.
they
Like people,
fit
if
his
you
personality too. It's
look,
not like
if
it's
anyone,
forced.
if anyone is watching this movie, stick with it after the first 30 minutes. Like, are you gonna get a great movie? No. Is
No,
it gonna
you're
get
gonna get a fun
entertaining as
movie.
shit? Yes, fun. You just gotta stick with it. Is it like stick with past the first 30 minutes and you get a hilarious payoff?
Don't worry, there's another
Oh,
payoff coming. I wrote down one of Paul's next lines because I think it's the best line in the movie. But I'll let you take over from
all
here.
right,
Tell,
go
tell
for it.
us all about your slip and slide adventures.
My God. And never mind. I love what's the old guy's name? I don't even know his name. Old guy is down
Conrad.
below lighting up a
Yeah,
Conrad is lighting up a joint down there. Absolutely love that. And like I said, you already had Tommy. He's freaking out. He even drops like nobody cares at all because it's like race time. He's even dropping something about like it's the 35th
it's the
anniversary.
35th year anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they should have built that up a little more. They like forgot. I don't even know. But anyway, it is go time, and the teams are
I do
starting.
love that Tommy just fucking well, Tommy's up there like freaking out. Big Phil just throws his ass down the water
Yeah,
slide.
Big Phil just throws Tommy down. He's like, "Fuck you!" Like, oh my god. And but Conrad is in charge, so there is no problem at all because Conrad's down there all
I'm
focused.
large and I'm in charge. And he's winking at the mom from the like earlier set of scenes with the kid. And
Dude,
I'm like, oh, so they were in the water park and they're not high school students. Makes
yeah,
sense.
I know. I saw. I was like, wait, now all where are all these people? Like, I was so confused of what's going on too. And then anyway, like I said, so there's apparently everyone else is there. There's tons of people watching down there. And then I wrote, holy hell, like absolutely split in half. There, like the teams go down. We see blood coming down. We see two of the teams finish, and like it's fine. Then all of a sudden you see like the pour of blood. You see a phone come down. And like I said, it's almost like it feels like it's in slow motion. And you see legs go down.
Dude, the way the legs came down was
Dude,
epic. I'm
that's
just
what I
throwing
mean.
this
Like,
out there for what this movie was. And for what I was expecting, this kill and the way it's shot and the way you see them get sliced and diced
Yeah,
through this little X thing, 10 out
yes.
of 10.
That's why
It's
I was like,
blowing me away right now.
no, same. And like I said, like I don't know, they really do crush the scenes because just how like you said, and then you see like an arm go down, and even just all the point of views of seeing the people watch it, it's just crazy to the point where you see like one of the guys he's trying like it's panic. One guy's trying to run up the slide,
It's
and
Josh trying to race up the
yeah,
slide.
Josh is trying to go up there.
Tommy's like Spider-Man monkey
Yes,
trying
so
not to go down
Tommy's
the
like
slide.
trying not to go. He's like trying not to go to the point, and he slips, but he falls to the blades. So he's to the blades, and he's holding on to two girls that are jammed in there. Like people are calling the cops, but it's so crazy too if you see it because like this one girl got shredded on down. The other two are stuck in there. Like their face is even stuck in there, and he's like holding on to it and like pushing it. It's
Dude,
actually
they're gushing so much blood too.
that's what I mean. This is such a gore fest. Like it is so crazy to the
Did
point
you
where like,
notice the Walkman kid? The kid with the headphones on?
oh yes, yeah, just it is
Just
like
chilling.
just
He's in his
chilling.
own element. He's like,
Oh,
seeing this movie. Keep going.
yeah, no big deal at all. We see even Conrad's freaking out, and he faints for a second. He like falls off and faints, and he like looks like he's like rolls his ankle, breaks his foot, and but up there, I mean, they're walking down like, is it clear? Are we clear? And they're still going. We see like this three teams still in go, and once again, Josh is still climbing, and we see the teams go. Boom! It is go time.
Dude,
The
Priscilla, the way she mocks Paul into joining the teams,
yeah,
I'm like, I got a feeling that maybe Priscilla's behind this
I did that too because
because
she's
she
talking so
edges
much.
him on, and he's like, no, we should stay up here.
Yeah, he's like, we should stay up here. She's like, no, 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 me versus you. Like, let's go, Paul versus Priscilla, and like the girls team wins, and we
She
see the
drops
up.
something too. She's like, have fun meeting your sluts down there.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, and like to see the other team smashes into friggin' Tommy, and my God, like the heads, the limbs, they're all sliding down now. Like they're screaming, like, shut the water off, shut the water
And
off.
it doesn't
There's
look bad. It looks good.
no, it does. Like there's so much crazy shit, and I believe it. I don't know if her name was Kim. Kim goes to shut off the water and everything, and there is bodies everywhere, disguises all the friggin' body. And we see like Josh is trying to save Paul. Doesn't happen. He falls,
You,
and
no, I'm gonna
what
stop
do
you
you
because
got?
this is my favorite line.
All right, I was just gonna say
While
insert.
Josh
Go
is
ahead.
holding on to Paul, trying to pull him up,
Yeah,
Paul can kind of tell like he's been up there for a little while trying to hold on, and he's very
yeah.
clearly out of strength. So he's gonna let go and just kind of accept that like his fate.
Mm.
But I do love the fact that he's like, listen, kid, I can't do it. And he looks him dead in the eye and he goes, I can't hang on, kid, but tell your dad to go fuck himself. And then he lets go because his dad was banging his wife.
Yep. No, amazing. That's what I mean. Like even like, and the dude just goes down, absolutely sliced up. Oh my God. And upstairs, dude, like people are still running up, like, don't go, don't go. And nobody cares up there. It
Dude,
was just,
Josh is up there covered in
yeah,
blood, and Goku's
Josh,
like, nah, I got this. Super
dude, that's like,
Saiyan.
Josh is bloody. For the love of God, there's blood everywhere. And teams are still going. Conrad's yelling. He's on the mic, like, stop, 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 stop. And he even get, like, they're pushing everyone. They for the love of God, they're
It's just a
pushing,
conga line of fucking high school kids going down this water slide.
just going down. I literally wrote this is an absolute bloodbath. There's everyone is just getting tossed down there till we see the police finally show up there. Thank God finally see it stop. And then all of a sudden we see like some time is we see like a lawyer, like Josh is with a lawyer because apparently like the dad and like Priscilla's there, left him everything. What like
Yeah, the second I seen her, I was like, you got to be kidding me. She's behind this because there
I
is no reason for her to be in there.
that's why I'm so confused too. I'm like, wait, all of a sudden, like Josh is there with Priscilla, and the dad left him every like $20 million to authorize making like a shopping mall park.
Yeah, to buy the water park and put a
To
shopping mall over it.
yeah, and then all of a sudden we get like the bombshell, like Priscilla, like we see like she installed the friggin' blades, and we get some crazy flashbacks. She witnessed her
It was
dad's
her
death
dad. Yeah.
35 years prior, and nobody helped. And
Tell me this was not a nod to Jason Voorhees while that kid
oh,
was drowning and you come up from the water and you get that like looking up POV shot and it's the lifeguard and
yeah.
it's like a dude just making out on the tower instead of saving this kid.
100%. I said, "Holy Friday the 13th nod," because, like you said, like that person is it's crazy. Clearly, so she was evolved that 35 years prior. She's back to kill it. She ended up killing my. She like this was all her. Holy shit! Hit the credits, but then we get a mid. Did you see the mid credit scene?
I saw it.
We got a
Tell
mid.
me this was not a nod to fucking Friday the 13th, bro.
Yeah, we got a mid credit scene with that like the boy with like the Walkman and
I
everything.
just call him the Walkman boy.
Yeah, the Walkman boy who randomly had that. He pops out of the bloody pool,
He is
like,
reborn in a pool of death.
and he's like pops his head up, like, and like the end. Like, what the hell was this movie?
I don't know, Justin, but low key, I really fucking enjoyed this movie. I thought for sure the production was going to be ass, the acting was going to be bad,
Right?
the storyline was going to be trash, the effects would be cheesy. But honestly, this feels like it's a slept on movie. My expectation going into this would have been maxed at a 2.4, but honestly, dude, I'm gonna give this a 6.7. I feel
Let's
like this
go.
could have sped up a little bit with the opening 30 minutes, and some of the dialogue and acting could have been like a little bit better. But dude, I fuck heavy with this movie. I don't have any complaints. I have more compliments than complaints than anything on this movie. I could easily see a sequel, almost like a water park version of Sleepaway Camp. Actually, I feel like this falls into that category style of horror of this could be the new, what do they call it, the angel of death.
Yeah.
Like she could go water park to water park and just set this shit up and like burn the place down.
Oh yeah,
Like
100%.
dude, Priscilla's acting, especially when she like reveals that she's behind everything,
Oh yeah.
she doesn't act deranged, she doesn't like laugh hysterically, she
Like the
doesn't like
crazy like
maniacally, she just gives you that like I have no soul look while she's getting
Mhm.
all dolled up for the 80s. And I was like, this is a fucking great ending to this movie. Like this turned this movie from a 2.4 into almost a 7 with the last
Yeah.
15 minutes. Like, holy shit, was this not at all what I was expecting? And I loved it.
That yeah, so say I wrote wow. So I literally so wow. I wrote that last 20 minutes is what a great fun payoff. Especially because holy crap, the first 25, first 30 minutes is barely watchable. It's kind of rough. It's not like very hard. Like I was excited with the kill, and then I got nothing for a long time. And like Sean kind of said, I was like, am I just watching some stupid MTV like spring break shit? Then it kind of reminds you it's supposed to be a horror movie, but obviously this is not to be taken serious. It does win you over. It's got a great name. Tagline's great. Is it stupid as hell? It is, but it's fun, especially even people who love gore. Crazy gore ending. It's fun. I'm not as high as Sean, but I still give it a 6.2. And like I said, that's solid because, like Sean said, I honestly, at the 30 minutes, I was thinking, oh my God, Justin, what did you pick? Like your streak might be over.
Yep.
I'm thinking like this is a 3. I was like, oh my God, Sean's gonna kill me. And then the ending, and
I
like it
almost
turns
texted you and I was going to be like, do you want to just change your pick, dude? Because I'm not feeling this.
yeah, no, it was rough. I literally, that's why I don't know if I text you it. I think I might have, I forget if I text you or not. I was going to if I didn't say, I said,
At
like,
work, you were
hold
like,
on.
it's a movie. Just hold on.
Yeah, I was just like, hold on to watch to the end or something like, but yeah, 6.2, miraculous. I did not see that coming. Ended up having a lot of fun with this movie. So if you want something you need to turn your brain off, wicked stupid, but a cool
Dude,
payoff,
these are two
watch it.
great back to back, like summertime fun films that, like, for horror
Yes.
people, anyways, that we've covered
Oh,
between
yeah.
Piranha 3D and now AquaSlash. Like, who
Yep.
the hell in their right mind thought AquaSlash was going to be an epic movie?
I did, right? Oh, my
Obviously,
God.
not IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes because we got a 3.6, you idiots, and a
They probably turned it off.
14.
They probably turned, they honestly were probably,
Oh,
they probably turned it off. You
yeah,
got to stick
they
with it.
turn.
I can't make
They
it
they
wait to
they
make
they,
content
they
with
all
this.
shut it off at the lobster eating scene because they were like, you know what, that dude Hacky on Hackstab Slash, he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh yeah, they all turn. All right, so
I
we
hope you
got
choke on a shell.
dude. That the tagline is "Blood is slicker than water." Like, bro, that's
I
a
love
A
it.
plus. A plus. Like, are
Obviously,
you
it is
kidding
because
me?
you don't see a character in this movie slip on water, but you do see
Right,
a character slip on a lot of
dude.
blood.
Amazing tagline.
And then this movie does say it is from 2019. However, the release date is June 12th, 2020. COVID
All
19
right.
feels like it had a big play into why this movie kind of was slept on.
Yep. Yep. And also, there was an awesome goof. I don't know if you read this, but it said 56 minutes in when Conrad like twists his foot.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was somebody's hand in the shoe. They just like bent the hand.
Oh, no. I love it.
Oh
That's
my
the shit
god.
that I love though. Like if you see something like that in a movie, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, yeah, low
Yep.
budget. I love it.
Love
But if
it.
you see
Love
that
it.
in like a major motion picture, you're like, come on, idiots,
Oh
do
yeah, you got
better.
come on. Get your shit together.
Speaking of major motion pictures, Justin, this film
Yep.
was actually marketed as Final Destination in Russia, where it's a common practice to retitle movies by connecting them to widely known series, even though they have very little in common.
Yeah.
However, this kind of like you could probably tie this into, I think, what is it, Final Destination 3 when they're at the theme park?
Yeah, I was
Kind
gonna
of make
say
it
I
like a
think
theme park,
yeah.
water park thing. I get that, but
Oh
no
yeah.
premonitions. No
No, I got
premonitions needed. Only dead
and
bodies cut into fours.
yep. And this was filmed at the Super Aqua Club water park in Quebec.
AquaSlash takes inspiration from a pitch script, Summer Slash, from a horror podcaster. See, podcasters can get shit done.
Let's go.
His name is Eric of Horoscope. This was brought up and discussed in their Midsummer episode. So, talking about another movie that swept people by surprise, because folk horror usually isn't one of those things that becomes an epic masterpiece. And from what I've heard, and I haven't watched it because we haven't covered it yet, Midsummer is a movie to be trifled with.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. That's all I
All right.
got.
And my last one is this film's story shares similarities to A Bay of Blood from 1971, in which a family relative, in this actual film, it's Priscilla, murders a group of people to get an inheritance. In this film, it's the water park that she's murdering the people for.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's all I got, Hack Stab Slash, because there really wasn't a lot on it. Nope,
That is
not at
all I got
all.
as well.
All right, until next time when we start diving into Shark Week.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. See you then.
Peace.
Just a heads up, Hack Stab Slash. I plan on re-releasing every single fucking shark movie we've ever done during that movie, just to give you guys content overload.
Dude, we might be able to do like a oh my god like we could oh my god that wasn't English. What the fuck did I just say?
You speaking Shark One E's right now? I didn't even understand that. Put your gills on and get it together, Justin.
Yeah, I'm not even saying anything. Just bye.